Ah, we are live. Yes,
Yes,
we
sir,
are.
we are live. Well, welcome to Escrow Tuesdays, episode 27 already.
I know, so
Now, we're past
fast.
that 50% mark, going to reach our goal of 52 and beyond. But before we do that, we have two amazing guests from Orange County, not Orange County, upstate New York, of course, but Orange County, Southern California. So, welcome, everybody. Julie and Mindy, how are you guys doing?
Very good.
Good. Thank you for having us.
Of course, of course. So we had a Chinese, I guess not Chinese, but Lunar New Year weekend over, and just some amazing celebrations and things. Orange County traditionally seems to be a bit more active even during shutdown. So anyway, I'll ask, so Julia, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So a little bit about my background. I was born in Seoul, Korea. I came to the United States in 1974 with my mom. My father came later. Very typical Korean family. They worked very hard, owned a dry cleaners. I lived in Orange County my whole life. I have three amazing kids. They all live in Orange County as well. I joined Berkshire Hathaway as a realtor in 2014. I'm currently a mentor here in the office. I'm part of our charitable foundation for my company and also our diversity board. And then I joined ARIA in 2016.
So you've been in OC your whole life?
Yes.
So you were born there. You came here when you can't even
I came here,
walking.
Yeah, I came here when I was 1 year old, so I was basically grew up here.
Wow, that's just like me. But then, do you speak Korean?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So I do the whole Korean school thing every Saturday.
Yeah. That's just like a Asian parent thing, huh? They're like, no, you're gonna learn.
Right.
Your summers are over.
Wow. So Cindy, tell us a little bit about Cindy. There's no Cindy here.
Julie.
Where's Cindy? There's too many D's, right? DYs. Mindy, tell us your story about yourself. I know you've got HPT Realty going, but give us a little background.
Yeah, hello everybody. This is Mindy Luong, and like Julie, not like Julie. I came to the U.S. Not very long time, since 1998, just for traveling, just to explore everything. And then I love the country, and then I stay. And then I get married. I got my baby. She's now 20 years old already. So that's when I start the career. In 2001, I joined C21 for like a few years, and then I opened up my firm, HPT Realty and Finance, since 2008. Found that two companies, Realty and Finance, and then another Escrow independent company. So, which is good. So the total 20 years.
Look at that, straight from being born to I own the largest real estate company in in the little Saigon area. That's always shows how driven Mindy is, right? Did you have a fun childhood? Did you what was your takeaways growing up, and did you always want to be in the real estate?
Well, that was not at the beginning. When I was, young, my childhood was beautiful. Elementary, middle school, high school, college, everything's about fun, explore at the top of, whatever I want to do. Never think about real estate. And when I came to the U.S. and then I start up, actually I work with my family business, but, that kind of, not really what I want. So when I joined real estate, it's just a curiosity of how things work, because I bought my first home with a realtor, but I really didn't understand anything about it. So I want to know. So when I jump into that, and then that's how it happened.
Yeah, what Mindy isn't telling you is that I believe she was a realtor at the company she was at, and she decided to just buy it, and then turn it into the largest, Vietnamese owned real estate company in all the areas. So Yeah,
Yeah.
little more than
Mhm.
that, but it's pretty amazing.
What about Julie? So Julie, was real estate always in the forefront of your education, or was that something that you just came about?
So I wasn't always planning to be a realtor. Actually, this Mindy's story just reminded me. So I actually owned a house in Irvine, and I remember when I was selling my house, I interviewed the local area. I mean the farm, the guy that farms that neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
I remember using him, and he was horrible. And I was thinking, you know what, if this guy can do it, like, I feel like, I'm like, and he gets business and he's been able to farm this area. Like, I feel like I could have, I would have handled it so much differently. So that was the first spark of getting into real estate was like, oh my God, like I could do, like, I mean, I would have handled this so much better. So that was one thing. And then I always had it in the back of my mind. And then I remember I was at, dinner with my friends, and my friends were like, oh, you know what, you'd be great in real estate. You should try real estate. And so I basically just went and took my test and got my real estate license and just started from there.
And
It
that's
always
why you're
seems that way, huh,
also,
Narhee? It's like,
yeah.
I could do this,
You gotta have that mentality,
Right?
You gotta have that mentality and that passion and that,
That's
like,
how I recruit my agent too. When I talk to people, everybody,
Yeah.
how they do. Are you happy with what you do?
Yes.
Yes, you can do real estate. Come talk to me. I can show you how. That's how I recruit my agents.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so is there everybody and everyone listening on Facebook?
That's right. In case you're just joining us, we are here, Escrow Tuesdays, where what could happen in
Anything
escrow?
and everything.
That's right. And we're here live with Julie Tran and Mindy Luong with HB2 Realty. So I don't know where you guys can start, but so Julie, how did you find Aria, or did Aria find you? Because I remember the first time I met you.
Are you going to share that story? Or?
No, maybe later. Maybe later.
So I was invited by Tiffany Chang. She's on our board. When I first joined Berkshire Hathaway, I was a new baby agent, and I remember Tiffany had reached out to me.
Baby Asian?
Baby
agent.
Yeah. So I just got new into the business, total rookie, and I remember she had invited me to all of the different ARIA events in Orange County, and event after event, she would always invite me, and so she always took care of me while I was there and introducing me to people. So that was kind of my first introduction, and as I went to the events, I got to know the board members and the membership, and a little bit more about what ARIA does, and like Charles says, I kind of drink the Kool-Aid, and here I am.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mindy, how did you discover Aria?
Actually, I found ARIA. I
did a little research. Wikipedia, AREAA. Were you trying to see? I found Aria by typing. I was trying to type AARPA or whatever that thing is, the retirement thing, and then I discovered Aria.
Oh my God!
I kind of mistyped it,
Actually, I have a group of agents. Whatever I do, I want to be on top of everything. I want to explore more. At the office, at the area over here in the Little Saigon Vietnamese community, the real estate is there. Agents, brokers are there. Whatever we can learn over here. But I want to go outside and beyond to get more information, to learn more. So I found the ARIA. At that time, it was in 2008 when Alan Jang was, I think he was the president at that time. So I came to a few events and try to support whatever the event happened, but I was not really involved at all until because at that time was the foreclosure market. I was so busy at that time, but now I have a little bit more time. That's how I contribute. I want to join ARIA OC so that I can contribute. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's we always have the story where, right, Narhee, where some people get, you know, hey, I've got a great thing that you get involved in. And then there's people that just actually seek out, you know, what can I
Seek
do,
out,
you know?
yeah.
So
Yeah, but
that's
I'm
pretty-
not surprised with Mindy's story, you know, because she's saying she's like seeking out, always trying to get more.
Oh, yeah.
If you see her list of credentials, oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is
yeah.
always like trying to be on top. So you're gonna have to, everybody on Facebook, make sure you join in on her, you know, shows of commercial real estate. That is one show not to miss.
That's right. We got Chika Mori saying hello, Atsuko saying hello, Cindy Hansen, Dan King, Sunny Chan. You get a whole, let's get some more OC folks on here, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So Julie, now that you know you're in the real estate business, I'm sure you've seen a lot of crazy stories, especially with mentoring all your, you know, agents. Can you share one with us?
Is it the crazy escrow story? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, that's what the
Okay.
show is called.
We got dual sounds going on, so I'm
Yeah.
sure she just kind of didn't understand or hear exactly.
Yeah,
what-
let's hear some dead bodies in the closet, you know, money didn't show up on, you know, the clothes, the wiring. I mean, you know, we deal with this stuff all the time. And I think we get numb to it, right? The stuff happens like we won't believe, and it's like, well, must seem normal, but everyone usually has a crazy story, especially on their
Mhm.
first deal, right? And I understand you had one.
Yeah, so my crazy escrow story was my very first escrow. This was back in 2014. I was a brand new agent and I was having dinner with my friends and he's like, oh, you know, like I'm looking for a house in Orange County. Would you like to help me? So he was my first deal. He actually lived in Hong Kong. So he wanted to move to Irvine. So he was always traveling all the time because, you know, he was a partner in a major law firm in Hong Kong. So it was really difficult to get any documentation for him for the loan part of it. And so during the escrow, you know, we're like, I think 14, 15 days in, and the lender calls me one day. I remember, I think it was like October 31st or something like that. I remember it was like the day before.
Oh
And
gosh.
so he's like, he calls me and he's like, Julie, I have some news for you. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, you know, so our company had some changes within, and so my company took my laptop, and so all the documentation that your client has sent me since day one, I no longer have access to any of it.
Oh.
So you're gonna have to contact your client to send me every single paperwork that he sent from the beginning of the escrow period. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is my first deal. He's a big, huge high-profile attorney in Hong Kong. I'm not going to call him and say, hey, can you go through your email and find every single document you've sent me? So that was kind of a nightmare, but eventually we had to go through the process. And that it was just, and property didn't appraise. It was like $100,000 off.
What?
It was crazy. And, you know, they were trying to get in before Christmas and we were trying to close. And so a lot of different things happened, but that first transaction, I learned so much. And like I said, it was my first deal. I was still kind of working part-time at my other job. So as I was in that position, I was actually, you know, Googling information of how, like, what is a contingency? What is it, you know, what happens when it doesn't appraise, things like that. So like I said, I learned so much in that one transaction. So it was a blessing. It was a curse, but it was also a blessing. So yeah, so that was probably the worst. Thankful, hopefully the last of the crazy ones. But I mean, obviously in our business, we have many.
As long as you learn from them, right, and make it better. That's it.
Sure.
Yeah, Mindy, how about you? I'm sure you have one or two crazy things. What's like the craziest demand from a buyer or seller that you've ever had during an escrow? I mean, you know, that they wrote in.
Well, okay, I was gonna talk about a crazy story about, you know, one of the transaction.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so you just said that there was a dead body, right?
Yeah, let's hear them.
It's not in my case, it was my friend's case, but let's not talk about that. Okay, my transaction. I got an assignment from the bank for a foreclosure listing back
Right.
in, years. I was in Compton, and you know how the area is. So we went on the cash for key right away at the front yard. There's a two big bulldogs came out and then bark at me, and then oh my god, I was so scared. Luckily I came with a guy, so my team member. So
Yeah, let the guy get eaten by the dogs and then you sneak
Yeah.
around and get to the front door. Okay.
Distract the dogs.
and we communicate a few times, and then finally the tenant agreed to move out with with a check of negotiation cash and stuff. And then we fixed up and we put it up on the market, everything nice and clean, ready to be open house the next day. And then the next day we came, okay, oh my god, the window scattering all the blood on the window, and it's go all over the floor, all the blood, and then the bullet.
Maybe it was only ketchup.
No.
No?
Bullet and everything.
Sriracha sauce? No?
Bullet holes?
Yes, bullet hole, blood and everything. Oh my god, I was so scared. So we have to call the police and make the report, and then it was crazy, and we have to hold off the open house and stuff. Yeah, but after a while,
That is.
clean up, put it back on the market, and then I was scared. I cannot do open house, and I was lucky again to got the right buyer came in, and we were able to close a transaction. And that was one of my very frustrated and very scary transaction. I cannot come there again.
Wow.
Yeah, so when you combine being new or in the business, not knowing, not having the feeling and not knowing what you're doing, and then you come up with all these crazy things, you think, God, I hope it gets better, right? Yeah. Did both of you guys after that first deal go like, I don't know maybe I shouldn't do this,
Yeah, maybe this is not for me.
Scary, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my
And that
goodness.
story was true though. One of my friends had a listing in town, and he came into the back of the house, through everything, and go into the shed in the backyard, and he opened up. There was a dead body in there. That's for sure. That's crazy.
Wow. All right. Now that
That
we've
is
wiped off
crazy.
the
Gosh.
cleared off the shattered glass and stuff. But yeah, no, real estate agents, Julie, Mindy, we get it all, counseling, we've broken into our fair share of houses, to get a showing done because someone forgot to leave the key or, lock the doors or unlock them. So, it is always challenging. That's for sure.
All right, we're looking good.
All right. Well, who are those folks? I've seen them before, I swear. But of course, anything can happen in escrow. In Orange County, we actually have escrows, which is nice, right? And it's not like somewhere out of town. And hey, just real quickly, hope you guys in Texas and throughout that whole area are figuring out a way to get power and stay warm and stay safe. It's probably 70 plus here, so we have nothing to complain about. That's for sure. Anyway, of course, Julie, top 2% of Berkshire, not Berkshire Hathaway, and Mindy Luong, not HTP, but HPT Realty and Finance. I used to always screw that up, and I always remember what she says. Remember Hewlett Packard. So I got that done. All right, well, we are now going to do the top 5 list, and because we had 2 guests this time, Narhee, we're going to kind of. We received both of them,
Right.
and
We'll just toggle between the two.
Yeah, so Cindy's theme was to live by, and Mindy's was more goal oriented. Of course, more goal oriented. Let's see. I'm in this real estate company. How do I figure out how to own it?
You mean Julie, right? Not Cindy, right?
Oh yeah, Cindy, Julie, same thing. Did I just do that messed up?
Oh,
my God. Wow. All right.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah,
oh my goodness, it went by both of us.
All right. Well, yeah,
Anyway,
I cannot believe that.
yeah.
That was probably maybe That was
So
from
you're,
last week or
let's
something.
see, Julie, let's start off with you.
Julie.
Live
Okay,
by.
okay.
What was your first live by? What should we all live by?
Am I sharing right now?
Yeah, no, we'll go back to this thing.
Okay.
We'll go back to this thing. Terrible. Okay, here we
That's
go.
okay.
All right, anything can happen, and something just did, right, Narhee?
That's what I'm
Even on the
saying.
show.
But you
All right,
just
look at
gotta
that. I even
play
There
corrected
it
it.
goes.
Yep.
Holy
See?
moly.
Thank you, Charles.
Hey, this is what happens when you're live, you know, and you got Elena Lau and Mary Seal watching us, Sunny Chan, Darlene Simmons.
And they're probably
Darlene
laughing.
says, "Go, Julie, we love you." Not Cindy. Anyway, all right.
Not.
We've got to
Oh,
we've got to live
no.
by, and we've got goals, and goals is kind of Mindy oriented. So we'll start
Mhm.
with number one.
Yes. Be consistent. I really love that. And that's what this show is about, is to be consistent. We are number 26. No, 27. Yeah, see? Okay, tell us a little more, Julie.
So be consistent. Like for me, like I always have to start my morning off with a same morning routine that I do every morning. And one of my mentors, Gina Blafari, is one of my mentors, and he told me early on in my real estate career is to always make sure you be consistent with your morning routine. So that kind of helps shaped it starts my day. It shapes who I am. It keeps me focused and keeps me sharp throughout the day. So in the morning I wake up, it's usually 6:15, and then I go for my run or I have my workout. I drink my celery juice, and then I start my morning off with like my gratitudes. So every morning I always start my mornings like that. So I think it's very, very important to be consistent, especially despite the situations we're in right now with the pandemic, and there's so much uncertainty going on in the world, and just keeping that morning routine and that consistency in your life helps you stay focused.
Wow. Well, Mindy's is to be on a kind of more professional goal. So I know, Mindy, you gave us a pretty detailed list. So talk about your top 5 in as far as professional goals.
Well, having the company for like 12 years already and being in the business for 20 years, I've seen a few, and then, all the stage that went by. And at this stage, I went through buying, selling, and then, helping clients a lot already. So my main professional goal right now is to try to perfect and then automate my system so that I can help my agent, the company, to work faster, work efficiently. And also I like to help to virtually reach out to more people who interested in the business so that I can show them, to join the field. Yeah.
Well, and that kind of dovetails to, when you say reach out to people, which is, to
Give
this
back.
particular one.
And I know this rings strong with you, Julie, which is giving back.
So giving back, I mean, it's volunteering, community service, charity work. I mean, since I was a junior high school, I've always kind of participated in mission outreach events through my church growing up, and that's kind of carried throughout my adult life as well. So it's kind of something that I feel very passionate about, whether it's volunteering through ARIA or charity groups or serving on different boards. It's a good feeling all around when you're able to help someone else, helping another family, helping kids or whatever it could be. So I think it's really important to always give back.
Yeah, and Mindy's was, of course, in her goal, how are you going to contribute back also? And I mean, like-minded professionals are always successful, always have, similar. Isn't that amazing, Narhee, where you ask 2 people, 2 separate top 5, based on goals, and you get similar things because, the recipe for success is pretty similar, usually ingredients-wise.
I agree.
So, Mindy, tell us about your contributions and stuff.
Oh yeah, like Julie said, when we were young, our parents already teach us to do the good thing, to do the right thing, and then it's actually whatever you have right now is reflecting on whatever you did in the past. I really I really believe in whatever you can give out, you can do good thing, it will come back to you. Yeah, give more and then you will receive more. That's how it works. So my goal to this year to try to reach out to more people, unfortunate people, and then like I said about the first responder, whatever people that need help. That's how we want to be able to reach out and help them. Just like RER OC, we're trying to do more of the contribution and charity for this year, right, Julie?
Yep.
Yeah, we really appreciate all that you guys have done. But, while you need to be consistent, professional with contributions and giving back,
You stay grounded, stay humble.
Good. And that's what I mean. It's like with your family, number one, always family first. And so no matter what we do in life, whether we're volunteering or work, a family always has to come first. And just staying focused on what's most important, which is family and friends.
right? And just as important is, of course, this subject, Mindy.
Yeah. Before you help other people, you gotta stay healthy and then look good, because if you're not healthy, you're not able to have energy to help other people. So my goal this year is to stay fitness and healthy. A lot of people get sick last year because of pandemics, COVID, but it's not gonna be ended this year. We have to be careful. So always know your health, practice, or be good, be healthy. Yeah.
Mhm.
I like this next subject here, Narhee, because I think the key to being successful is not being afraid to
Yeah, not be afraid to try new things, even though you may fail here, here and there. You just always got to try it, right?
Yeah, some people like to jump out of perfectly good flying airplanes, let's try new things. That's not me, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So, I mean, just getting out of your comfort zone, because it's so easy to stay in your comfort zone and not, grow as a person. And I think unless you break out of that comfort zone, you never really grow. So, I mean, I think it's opening your eyes to new things, whether it's experiences, whether it's food, whether it's professional challenges, taking your real estate or business to the next level, whatever it could be. Just setting your goals and trying new things that you're normally not doing in the past.
Right. And then Mindy, you had this goal as far as personal, because you have to have professional and you also have to have your personal goals too, right?
That's exactly like Julie. I want to try new things, but I want to be able more. I want to be more specific in my personal, which is for myself. I want to be able to maybe try to study more public speaking, because everybody shy and then not really. Actually, me, I'm kind of still shy and then soft spoken. So
Me too.
Me too.
That's why
I'm
we
an
created this platform right here. This is trying something new. This is something that we're working on our, public speaking, right, Mindy?
Yes, public speaking, and then on the other hand, on the art side, you guys know that I love to sing, right? I love to sing. Even I'm not a professional singer, but I like to sing. But on the other hand, I like to try another new thing, which is maybe learn piano, like Cindy, our good friend Cindy like Cindy Hansen. I love to study piano, so that's the goal for this year.
Oh, wow. See, she fell into my trap too, Cindy Tran. Cindy Tran keeps popping up. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, this is something, unfortunately, we haven't had a whole lot of time to do, but I imagine, after you're being so consistent, giving back, staying grounded, and trying new things in real estate, you just got to get out, right?
Yeah, you got to get out and travel.
Yeah, and I think it's always good to plan for, I mean, obviously, despite what we're going through now, it's hard to travel, but I mean, I just keeping your eyes open to other cultures and your surroundings. Because like my kids have lived in Orange County because, obviously we've been here, for many, many years, or most of their lives. And so when they actually go down to Mexico or Cancun, they're like, oh my gosh, it's such a different world. And so I think it's really important to experience different cultures and different surroundings. And I am going to Hawaii in April, so I've already booked my trip. So that's my first trip this year.
Isn't that still the United States though?
I know, but it's travel. So.
Yeah, it's travel.
Well, Mindy had a far more interesting travel request, which is right under your guys' nose, because when you're in this particular area, you feel like you are in a different country, right?
Yeah, I love travel. Like you guys, everybody love travel, but because of the pandemic, kind of strictly. So I plan to go travel, but nobody will be easily to go. So I thought of this year's gonna be my take is to maybe invite whoever come down to our area, Little Saigon, Orange County. I would be the pioneer to show you which is good in Little Saigon. Good food, good place to be explored in entertainment. A lot of good things around here. Or even the Huntington Beach over here, the area, all along the coast is beautiful. But the unique Little Saigon, like Joe's and you guys already tried out a lot of great food, oriented Vietnamese food. You love it, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it is amazing, and is it the largest Vietnamese community in all outside of Vietnam?
Yeah, the biggest one outside of Vietnam.
Yeah. And notice I put Little Saigon there. It's not so little. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing your top 5. Isn't it uncanny though, again, Narhee, that they both kind of had similar things, and
yeah,
they were asked separately, kind of like in a witness case.
Like a sister, just long lost sister.
Yeah, no, it is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we always, and lately at least in our show, have had surprises, and so we have a special surprise for. See, I got that right, Julie and Mindy.
You had to look. Yes.
You guys. So, are you familiar with this part of the show, Julie?
No.
No. All right. Well, we just, we spend a lot of time in research and trying to find things put together. It does take quite a bit of time, but this time we came up with something really interesting. And we had a couple of your friends kind of in on this whole thing. So are you ready?
Oh my goodness.
All right, here we go.
You're so funny.
All right, welcome to the Real Housewives of Orange County. We made a special TV trailer about you guys and your things and shenanigans you've done in Orange County. And we got some amazing clips. Yeah. Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
All right, we're not going to do that. We're going to be kind and nice. We're not going to put you guys on the spot. However, what we're going to do is hey, maybe next episode, Narhee, we're going to come through with our gag and just completely blow it out of the water. That would be Tracy Lee. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, well. All right, so this is your celebrity Facebook quiz, and these are some leaders that are upcoming on our show, and some people recognize. So let's see how many people you can recognize and find out where they're from, because these are, we didn't really talk about it too much on your journey, but both of you guys are on the board of a chapter, and both of you folks, Julie, you're the current president. And Mindy, you're the incoming president for next year. And as we always say, there's only 42 folks of you guys every year out of about 17,000 members. That's a really big step into leadership. We really want to thank you for your dedication. But, there's always that one person, that basically convinces you or makes you want to do that. And, we really thank whoever that was that got you to sip that Oreo Kool-Aid a little bit more. So
for Julie, I believe she said it was Tracy Chen.
Tiffany Chang.
Was she the one that basically says you got to be president? Because, one thing is going to an event and going to these boards meetings, but to be the president is a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, we won't ask any names. We'll find out later. All right. Ready? All right. Who is this?
Lily?
Lily,
What chapter?
Tri-County.
Yeah.
All right. Where's Tri-County? That's just
Oh.
a joke. That's a joke.
That
Okay.
is
All
not okay.
right. All right. Okay. All right. Who is this?
Oh, I forgot his name. I know him. He's in Arizona.
He's the guy with 2 ears and 2 eyes and a nose. That's him.
Arizona.
Elsie?
Elsie. No.
Wow.
I don't.
Elsie's not that good looking.
Oh my goodness, Charles.
That is Steve Way from the Phoenix
Oh.
chapter president. That's right.
Arizona,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
So Arizona was correct.
All right.
Michelle?
Michelle.
Oh, there you go.
All right. What chapter is she?
Ventura?
That's right. Ventura County.
Oops.
Oh, that one quiet. She is an up
Hmm.
and coming.
Another powerful leader, one of the newer chapters. That's Kim Lu from.
Inland Empire. No.
Nope. Close. Anyway, she's from the Solano County chapter. So that's in Northern California there. She'll be on the show. What about this dynamic person?
She's in Austin, right?
Right.
I forgot her name. Oh my God, I know
Yeah.
her.
Come on.
Austin.
Do we have any prizes for guessing the most right, Narhee?
I think they're pretty.
Yeah, we're gonna
right
go
now.
through the we'll go through the Escrow Tuesdays budget here.
Yeah,
Get that.
for sure.
Well, that is
Send you
Leslie
guys out.
Yeah,
from
Leslie.
the awesome
Leslie,
chapter. I can't wait to have her on. She doesn't even know she's going to be on, but neither does Steve for that matter. Anyway, we had a fun story in Boston. Okay, what about her? So many powerful women leaders.
She looked familiar.
Indeed, she is familiar. She sang from Central Valley chapter. That's right. Know your California presidents. Okay. Larger than life here.
You should have hit me, Charles.
Hmm?
Sorry.
She actually usually has glasses,
Okay.
but that's Julie Yo. And Julie Yo, of course, from the Tampa Bay chapter. I hope. Yeah, Tampa Bay. Won the Super Bowl recently. Okay, who is this powerful woman coming up?
No.
She's singing. I think she's on a mic. Is she on a
Yeah.
mic? Yeah.
That is
Mindy.
Nayli Vu from Twin Cities. She's all the way from Minnesota. Look at all these powerful women leaders. And, these are kind of picked at random. We just have, maybe it's because of Amy Kong's leadership, but this year we have a lot
A lot of ladies. Yep.
dominantly powerful women presidents. Here's another powerful one that was just watching your show. That is Chika Mori, of course, from Silicon Valley chapter.
Black belt.
That's right. Yeah, in Okinawan karate or something. Okay. What about this lovely
gentleman.
face? Look at that. Haven't seen him in a while. That is, we'll take a guess at the chapter. That is Mr. Kaufman, Scott Kaufman from Orlando chapter. Hope that's right. All righty. Getting close to getting all of them correct.
We need in-person events to happen. Look at,
Yeah, I
see,
know,
we're
I
very
know.
out of touch with everybody.
Judy?
Chica.
No.
Yeah, Chika was
She was
before.
right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said Judy?
Yeah.
That's right. It's Judy
Yes.
Moon, of
Yes.
course. Yeah, another chapter president. These are all chapter presidents, by the way, if you haven't figured it out.
Sherry.
All right. We know
Yeah.
who this lady is.
Julie got it.
Yep.
Sherry.
Yeah.
Yep.
San Diego chapter. Who is this person?
Tri-County. This
Wow.
year.
Her.
Very good. Very good. That's right. Ooh, I
Tri-County.
unfairly put two people in the same chapter here. Okay.
I forgot her name. I know her.
Your sister from another mister. I know.
Peninsula. Is it she in San Francisco or Peninsula?
Sacramento chapter president Milena.
Yeah.
She will get it all done. Okay. What about this person? Agnes Santos from the Inland Empire chapter just took the reins on it. You've got Ivan Choi watching, Atsuko Still's watching, Esther Chow's watching, and Margaret Lynn from East Bay area is also watching. So thanks for joining here. All right, we have one last person, and this will take the grand prize. If you guys get this person's name and chapter correct, I will give you guys a, let's see.
$10 Starbucks.
No, I don't even think either one of them drinks Starbucks. But, I'll take
celery juice.
both out to dinner for pho. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, they're thinking real hard.
Yeah, I'll give you a hint.
She's in Bay Area, South Bay Area, right?
Nope. I'll give you a hint. David.
Goliath. First thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Well, I'll take you guys both out to pho dinner anyway, but that is Bowie Oliveira, and she is with the Miami chapter. David Bowie,
Goliath.
that guy.
That
All
was
right.
good.
Well, that was a kind of a train wreck, but that's okay. That's how we learn.
That was a good train wreck.
That's
I love
right.
it.
We always want to watch those. All right. Hey, when you guys are watching your own show later on, as Ivan Choi will be undoubtedly soon, when this gets posted, please hit subscribe. We are trying to reach 1 million subscribers, and give us an update. Narhee, where are we at right now on subscriber membership?
Well, we're about 1 million short.
Okay, so we've got 1 million to go. All right. Sounds
Yes.
good. All right. Hey, real quickly, just wanted to help plug on. Mindy has this weekly show co-hosted by some knucklehead. I don't even know what that guy's name is, but it's called Mindy's Manic Monday. Don't miss out. Comes out every Monday. Has some amazing guests, right, Mindy?
Yes.
That's right. Look at all that color and 3 angles. How does that happen? And then, of course, Julie, you have a fun event coming up later this week, right? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So our Lunar Event is going to be virtual. It's on Thursday, February 18th at 4:30 to 5:30. We've got some awesome prizes. $250 gift cards. We've got games planned, Dragon Den.
$250 gift cards.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are rich. Orange
The
County.
total giveaway is 1,000. So you don't want to miss out that.
No, I'm not going to miss out on that one. That's for sure.
That will be a fun one. And then also on February 23rd, we're having a lunch and learn. Alan Dalton is going to be speaking. Our topic is called Business Strategies for 2021 and Beyond. So
Wow.
it's not necessarily just for realtors. It's if you're a lender, whatever, affiliate, whatever, anything real estate related, it's going to be an awesome webinar with Alan Dalton. He is the CEO of Real Living, former CEO of Realtor.com, and he's very entertaining, very fun. He's got some really good educational tips for all of us. So.
Well, you guys are all about entertainment. You guys have Drew Brees, Paul Abdul, all these celebrities, in your installation. Just, let's see who we got to call. Let's see. No, I don't want that guy. Let's see. Britney Spears now, she's kind of not really popular right now. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for sharing that. All right. Well, upcoming, I don't know how they're going to follow in your guys' footsteps, as we talked about. Tracy Lee from the Dallas chapter, amazing leader in her own right. We had today, just before our show started, Han, who was leading our policy thing, had a great, government 101 show today. And it was a great slideshow and stuff. A lot of good information. Always great to review that stuff. And of course, the person that couldn't get you in the right mindset for the grand prize is, of course, Bowie Oliveira from the Miami chapter. I mean, these just amazing leaders just keep coming and coming, don't they, Narhee?
Yep. That's good, though.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Cindy and Mindy. Before we go, we always have a group picture of, hopefully me and Narhee and our guests, but sometimes it gets hard because it's been a year since we've kind of hung out. So can you
Yeah,
guys
we're
spot?
gonna play.
Can
a
you guys
little-
spot yourself in this picture?
Find Waldo.
Is that you in the red dress, Mindy? Oh, your hair was kind of long. No. Does that mean the plaid? No.
Oh, we could find you, Charles.
Oh, wait, there's Peter.
I mean,
Oh.
I'm kind of pink, light pink on the
Light pink. Oh, so you remember. Oh, light pink.
light pink on the left on the second. Row.
Right. Well, here it is.
Oh,
basically.
there she.
Look at
There
that.
you go.
How do we end up together? So, Narhee, you're hanging out with the OC crew, and I'm kind of all by myself out here.
Oh, we're meant to be.
Isn't that a great kind of thing, though? That was awesome. That was the last in-person event that Aria had at the Leadership Summit, and I think I was just too busy running around. I wish I had more time to hang out with you guys, but anyway, thank you very much for joining us today on Escrow Tuesdays, where anything can happen. In Southern California, if you guys need some escrow help, make sure you get a hold of Narhee. It's going to be kind of tough to figure out on the real estate side who you're going to call, right?
No.
In Saigon, it's Mindy, and maybe in Irvine, it's Julie. I don't know how to.
Julie or Charles.
Yeah. Oh, me. Orange County. I've been going a lot to Orange County lately because it's open. Unfortunately, in LA County, it's still kind of shut down. So, anyway, join us next week for Tracy Lee. But again, Julie and Mindy, and thank you so much for being on our show. I really appreciate it, and looking forward to your Mindy's Manic Monday, and of course this Thursday and your event in Orange County. So
Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Narhee. And Julie.
all right, Facebook Live. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next Tuesday.